I will too.
Sadly, that is also my favorite fan art from this entire campaign.
It is so good.
What? The fan art of Abaddon in a dress?
Yeah, the Abaddon in a dress.
The best fan art ever. This one here.
Yes.
Here, let me size it on top of where he's. There we go.
No.
Yeah, just put it on top of his little icon thing there. Yeah, just stick him between me and Donnie.
Oh, I can make it transparent.
No.
There we go. That is perfect.
See, whenever I talk, I'll just switch between that and Mina dress. Gosh, dang it.
All right, I'll remove that.
Absolutely most favorite fan art, Abaddon in a dress, because he works it so well.
Gosh.
So well.
Abaddon could pull it off too, which is the funny part. I mean, in the chibi version anyways. In the actual game, I don't think with his chiseled jawline he could pull off.
It is quite chiseled.
Is it was like crunk in a dress kind of thing?
Only maybe not that, beefy.
It's the Crimson Chin.
Yeah, it's not that beefy.
Now, hold on, Abaddon. You got to think, though. You're the first one to get fan art.
Yeah, you're the first one to get fan art. That is amazing.
That's actually true. You're not wrong.
Cries.
Mito, just letting you know, like, before we get started and everything craziness, when you're playing that Magic Arena, go to the play thing when it's hit jump in. You should have a free jump in token.
Okay.
Use that because you get to pick like 2 half decks and you put them together and play. But no matter what you do, you get to keep the half decks.
Okay, cool.
So you just get a bunch of free cards.
All right, I'll look at that later. Right now, it's D&D time.
It's D&D.
Summoning the demons of hell.
D&D Beyond.
What?
What?
All right, I.
Hey, Vilith.
Suffer.
Okay, it's back together.
Hayden Snuffering.
The gang's all here.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a spell's mist on there. Are you sure it's as low as 50?
It's 50. I've been counting.
Yeah, it was 50.
No damage.
I played the air horns for him.
All right. Listen, we're D&D usually starts at about 5:30. That's why we've been kind of shooting the breeze here at the start. How are you all? How is everybody's day going? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic.
I'm ready to have my dungeons dragoned. Very
nice. I will be doing a quick recap of the last episode before Christmas break. In that episode, Dawngrave was not here that one, so he gets to have a little fill-in as well. Our party members came across a strange mirror on the side of the road, in which Abaddon was like, "Nah, I got this," and walks up to it, and it proceeds to rip a piece of his soul out of his body, and then disappears. The party finds out that Abaddon has lost the magical portion of his soul and is unable to cast spells, so they go off in search of said mirror. They find said mirror at the bottom of a well in a town, and they had to defeat some specters to get to it, but eventually Abaddon made a deal with the mirror and got a piece of his soul back, and then they buried it back inside the well with a bunch of stones on top and walked back to camp, where they found Dawngrave and Marco waiting for them while they were protecting the horses. That is where we will be picking up. They are a few hours outside of Goldcrest. Goldcrest is their first town that they have to be getting to, and from there they're going to be traveling to Yiko, where there is some kind of strange zombie undead thing going on, and they need to go research and take a kind of look at. So, party members, welcome back. Let's see, Abaddon, Isaac, Red, and Elise would have just walked back into camp, and Dawngrave, you are there waiting for them.
Look who it is.
Hey, you feeling better?
I didn't know I was feeling bad. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling great.
Well, we pissed off a spooky mirror.
Yeah, you totally missed the spooky mirror that, like, took part of Abaddon's soul.
I know. Did he get it back?
He did. He made a deal with the mirror, and then we put it back down in a well in a village, and put things on top of it. And Lise happens to have where it's marked on her map exactly where that mirror is. If somebody would be interested in doing things, because we can't, because Abaddon made a deal with the mirror.
Classic Abaddon.
It was a hard decision, okay? I didn't know
What was
what
the
to
decision?
do.
I
was
think
either-
he made the right decision.
He keeps the Mia kept that part of my soul, and I have no magical abilities, or I regain the part of my soul that I wanted to get rid of.
And the mirror went free.
Oh, I see.
And the mirror went free to cause pain on society once more. So
Yeah,
we
but
put
then
rock.
what would you do if you
I should have
couldn't
punched the
magic
mirror.
anymore?
I don't know. I could have used the sword, and I know Red there lent me his gloves that I could have used for that.
Do you know how to use the
For
sword?
gods. Mostly. Sort of.
He's dangerous with a butter knife right now.
I know how to swing it and hit things, yes. Not, professionally as you all do, but I can still
I don't know how to use a sword.
maneuver a sword. Well,
Yeah, Abaddon
weapons.
uses
You all have
maces.
weapons. You all
I
know how
barely
to
know how to
maneuver
use a mace.
weapons. Better than me.
I mean, I could teach you.
Debatable.
If we had a sparring match and I used my short sword, I would lose.
You think?
You understand that? Oh, guaranteed I would.
Interesting. Hey, Abaddon, you wanna? Oh, it's fine.
I mean,
Dongrave's like, you know what? I could use a confidence boost for the day. Abaddon.
No!
just beat the crap out of you real quick.
Come here, Abaddon. I'm feeling kind of down today. Just thump, 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 thump.
But seriously though, Abaddon, are you sure you're good? Because
unsure.
if you say the word, I'll go right back to that mirror, take those rocks out, and smash it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Donnie might have something to like.
I'm telling you right now, if that's what you want, I'll do it.
I mean, part of me wanted to keep that part of my soul in the mirror, but the other part didn't want to lose my magic, so it was a very difficult decision to make.
How about this?
You know where I stand on it.
We also know where the mirror
course.
stands on this, with a lot of
True.
rocks and dirt on top of him, and we have its location marked.
When we have a day, we can.
We could have a while. I put a sign on it that says "Don't open evil mirror."
Oh, that's not enticing.
That is, yes, definitely not enticing.
It's almost like someone saying they're not abandoned when they're not abandoned.
Yeah, I mean, yes,
Mhm.
somebody not part of your little deal could go back there and just, do magic things and destroy the entire area.
Wait, hold on. Who here can do that?
I'm pretty sure Donnie could get up to some shenanigans with that mirror, since he's not part of the deal.
You guys aren't part of the deal either, right?
Well, I think.
Well,
I don't know. What was the deal, Abaddon? What was the whole deal? Like, lay the terms and conditions out for us here.
I never read those.
I believe the
we
deal
know.
was
Is that a
that
common thing in this land?
me or my friends, aka the people who were with me, didn't harm the mirror and put it. Sorry, no. It was if we put it back in the well unharmed, then it would give me back my soul. That was the deal.
Well, we put it back in the well, and Donnie wasn't with us, so he's not part of the agreement.
That sounds like a dangerous loophole.
And loopholes
still
are what
works.
makes things great.
Yeah,
The
but
worst-
what if he just meant like your traveling companions, which I am of Abaddon? You
I
know?
mean, if you use him for a morning boost, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be a friend for a while.
What?
If you punch him, he's not going to be happy with him.
I mean,
Worst case scenario, again, I don't have that part of my soul anymore, and I lose that again.
Well,
I don't know. I think I
let's-
like Magic Abaddon over
Well, hold
Yeah.
on now.
potentially Sword Abaddon. But like again, it feels like the kind of thing that Abaddon should decide. You know.
Yeah. So let's run the scenario, shall we? Abaddon, you lose your magic. What are you gonna do?
Yes.
My vote is open a
I'm not
pastry
sure.
shop, pastry/.
No, hold on. What does
Library.
he want to do?
I mean, I know that there are other means of this world to getting magic. So there are other ways of doing such a thing and gaining that. So it's not like my options are limited to just this thing inside of me. So, you know, as Dawngrave has, he has his deity he follows through, and he has abilities through that. Same with you, in a way, Red. And you as well, Elise.
I just hit shit.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
know.
not like my options are strictly limited to just this. There are many other things I could possibly reach out to hopefully regain some magical prowess.
I mean, but we don't know if, somebody's going to pick up immediately. And we're on
Not
kind of
wrong.
a mission.
Yeah.
Here's my 2 gold on the subject here.
That's an expensive take.
It is. I have expensive advice. Got to know your worth, kids. But,
yeah, but get somebody that actually knows how money works to decide your worth.
what does But we have the location. We have an entire guild of artifact finders and possible monster slayers now, as we are trying to branch out. I say we go on, do our mission, pass off the info to our bosses. An ancient mirror that can steal souls. That kind of sounds a little bit like an artifact.
Sounds like something evil, not something we would like to take back to our hometown.
Mm-hmm. To be fair as well, if you touch that mirror, it's really hard to get off of it. Like, I was stuck to the backside of that mirror when I tried to read the writing on it, so...
In short, we could leave it to other people, possibly. That way we don't have to worry with any of this situation. And we could just go on and do our job. If Babadon just magically loses his soul, we know what happened.
Not wrong.
But what if that happens to happen while we're like mid-fight?
I mean, if that's the case, if we just never looked at the damn thing, that could
But we
also
did.
happen.
But we did.
No, I mean later on. Like if we just never came back to it, never said a word about it, it could still happen.
Abaddon, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to beat this thing, or do you just want to get on with it?
I mean, there's always the option of if we don't beat it up now, we can come back later to this location and beat it up then.
See? I like that.
So, although, the second one is the first one is the safer option, which obviously we come back later, but part of me does want to destroy this thing as soon as possible, as to not let it harm anybody else. Because it is dangerous if it is being able to make itself appear alongside the road and just steal innocent souls.
Yeah, and it appeared over this way too. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I say we put a dagger in it for now. Finish your job, come back, and smack it around.
Not wrong. I'm unsure. Honestly, I was still very unsure of the decision that I made at the time.
Let's sleep on it.
Yeah, we got some time. We can camp here another night. Elise.
Actually, what time of the day is it, Kath?
It is morning. You went and they're straight as soon as you all woke up, and we'll say it's like 10 a.m.
Well, if I remember correctly, we're just a little bit out of town, aren't we?
Pretty
Yeah.
close to Golden Crest.
We were only a couple hours out.
I say, Red, can you mark this place with a way for you to get back? Like, I know you got a lot of tracking stuff, so you could probably make something.
I can find my way back.
Yeah. I say we just go to town, get some proper food in us, get refilled on stuff, maybe get a night's rest, a little bit of grog or ale, a little food, a little spices.
I said food like 3 times.
I am hungry, all right?
So anyway, let's just
eyeballing squirrels out here.
Let's.
Didn't I make food this morning, Catherine? No.
You did. You made the special food this morning.
Yeah. We all have our
temporary
temporary
hit points.
Yeah. So, I don't know if Dongrave rolled for that or not.
I maxed probably.
It showed him as +10.
Or whoever didn't roll for it, I don't know.
Oh, everybody rolled for it. I just got slapped around a little bit.
By food?
No, we fought. Oh yeah. It summoned a ghost troll.
The food summoned a ghost troll?
Oh,
the mirror.
Right now?
What kind of spices you using, Abaddon?
I'm gonna start heading. I'm gonna just grab my tent.
No.
Nope, I'm done here.
I want to hear about this ghost troll that I missed out on.
Yeah, the mirror summoned a ghost troll to
The mirror summoned a ghost troll.
Yes, the mirror.
I thought the food summoned a ghost troll.
But out of all the things we were just talking about, why would you just assume the food?
Because we were literally just talking about the food.
We were literally just talking about the mirror too.
Were you? Like,
yes.
You rolled for something for the mirror, or you rolled for temporary hit for how tasty Abaddon's
I'm about done packing up my tent at this point.
Okay.
Isaac will begin packing up his stuff too.
My light seems to be full of gas, so.
Part of me really wants to go and destroy this mirror as soon as possible.
Abaddon, say when, I'm with you.
I mean, mostly just because I'm thinking about others at the moment. Like, I don't care if I get hurt.
Who knows how many people it could ensnare in the time it takes us to come back.
Like, I know I'm fairly safe, as, much as I am. But other people don't know that, and they are, they could fall victim to it quite easily.
I'll be right back. My kid needs me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll go right now, Abaddon. You just say the word, bud.
I think we should destroy it as soon as
Let's
possible. All right.
Let's go check out this ghost troll mirror.
Okay, so remember, it was through the woods. That was not on a road or anything, so somebody has to stay behind with the wagon. So Elise and Marco can stay behind while the rest of you go.
Okay.
Elise votes herself to stay behind.
I'm gonna go ahead and get myself just a little bit of healing.
Yeah.
Where I go?
Can we have a long rest or no?
Nope.
You had a long rest and then went to the town.
3.
Right.
Not a lot. A little better.
Oh yeah. The other map was strangely off center. Okay, all right, hang on.
It's gonna take us a little bit to get all those rocks and stuff out, but nothing I can't lift.
Yeah. All right. So essentially, you guys are having this debate over the campfire, which was slowly kind of burning down this whole time. The leftover bits of food and everything had already been cleaned up. Marco had kind of cleaned up the encampment before everybody, and while you all were tearing all the tents and everything down, and then you decided to go back there, everything is pretty much good to go at this point. So whenever you come back later, everything's packed and you're ready to get on the road. They're just gonna wait for you. Your 2 NPC companions are gonna wait for you at the cart for you to come back. So it takes you about 30 minutes to walk through the woods again. You kind of know this direction now. Now, you don't have Abaddon leading you this time because last time he was being tugged in a certain direction. So I do need Red. Can you please roll me a survival check to make sure that you can find your way back?
Absolutely.
Can I assist since I was genuinely?
I've already got advantage.
Okay, never mind.
Which it's not the one.
How did my
You were just
ranger
right
roll
there.
so low?
Because the dice said no.
All right, hang on. High or low,
Yeah,
Red?
that happened.
Fuck.
Please stop that.
High.
It happened.
You inhaled your drink, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah, I did. I inhaled my coffee. Ow.
How do you manage to do this like every stream, my dude?
don't know. I'm dying over here.
Okay. So, Red, while you are trying to find your way back, you're fairly certain it's in this direction, and you're traveling in said direction for quite some time, and 30 minutes go by, and you realize that you must have taken a wrong turn somewhere because it's not where it should be.
Damn, I've been to this village twice already.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. You rolled low. If you would like to, I will allow you to do one more survival check to
Can
see
I
if you
fly
can
up
re-find it.
Can I fly up in the air and see if I can spot it from the sky?
All right, 21.
Sure. So Abaddon, you begin to ascend into the sky, and Red, you kind of remark your position, like where the sun is setting in the sky and where those trees were over there. You remember there was this really, really big tree next to it. Maybe that's it over there. So you kind of redirect yourself, and Abaddon, you're up in the sky. You're kind of looking around. There's a lot of trees. They block your viewpoint quite a bit. Like how high in the sky do you go?
Like 120
all
feet?
the way above the trees?
Yeah.
Okay, so you leave
'Cause I
your
can actually,
companions on the ground without a word and fly up into the trees,
Well, I mean, I tell him 1 second.
but you didn't.
Oh, well,
If you didn't say it, it didn't happen. This is a role-playing
Okay.
game.
true. So, yeah, I did leave without a word then.
Mm-hmm. So you guys just see Abaddon dart straight up into the trees. And Red, you're pretty sure you see the direction over that way.
Abaddon, I found it.
Abaddon, you hear shouting at you as you ascend above the treetops trying to look around. You also attempt to get your bearings back on the area around you, since Red obviously got you guys lost. And you're pretty sure it's in that direction over there. To your east.
Is that way, Red?
Yeah, I was already working on that.
All right.
As you all shout to each other from like 200 feet away.
Oh!
I've already got it.
Okay. I'm coming back down.
You gently glide back down on your fringed wings as delicately as possible, and you guys see him kind of land with a little bit of an elegant flourish as his tail kind of whips around and his cloak billows out a little bit and he settles.
Perfect 3-point landing. Aha. All right,
Oh, it looks
sorry.
really bad for your knees.
Oh, shush. My knees are fine.
So you all are able to head in that direction, Red, now that you have refound the path. And you all, let me activate the map. There you go. So
Huzzah.
you find the abandoned village that you had seen before. And in the middle of it, you do see the well. Now, Dawngrave, you've never been here before. The buildings in this area have been completely destroyed, it looks like. Any of the wood or things that have been left on there are severely decayed and rotted. You can kind of see the stone bases of where the buildings would have been, but any kind of, like, you know, organic material on the buildings has completely decayed to time. Yeah, the road leading into this area is completely overgrown and the trees are kind of taking it back over. Got a bit of an eerie feeling to it as well.
Well, we got a lot of work to do. Let's get on it.
We do, yes. Let's see what I have in a lot of ways.
All right. There you go.
All right.
If you would like to move around and do whatever you want. What are you doing?
So
We're just heading towards the well.
we've got a plan. We're just gonna start getting everything we did out of the well. Using Isaac's digging tools that he has, as well as like my pickaxe if we need to. We start getting to the bigger rocks. Dongrave, you get into the well. We'll lower you down with the rope. You'll tie the rope on one of the rocks. Me and Isaac will haul
Hold
it
on.
up. What?
Pause one moment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I've heard, words that were said, is that Abaddon picked this up and it got stuck to him?
Yeah.
So, the illusory mirror on the road did. I don't know about the actual mirror itself.
Okay, so it was a... Okay.
Yes. That's all I know.
Alright, onward.
So, the true mirror could be perfectly fine to hold and touch. I don't know about the,
I held it and it was fine.
you know.
You
Then
did. Okay.
There we go.
Let's
then I
go.
suppose this one's all right then.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Sounds like a plan.
It'll take us a while. We get it out. Pull my silver mace. Give it a good whack or two.
My chest still hurts.
Abaddon, didn't you say this thing didn't like the crystal very much?
No, it hated it quite much. It told you to back away from. It told me to ask you to back away once you pull out the crystal.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
It
I mean,
doesn't
it's
like
a-
that thing.
Yeah, it sounds like it doesn't like crystals, Red. This is a damn shame. It's a pretty crystal.
I wonder if you held the crystal in your hand and punched it, what it would do.
I don't know. Maybe maybe it just needs a better luck. All right,
Maybe,
let's
who
get this
knows?
thing out of here.
I'm of no help, sorry. I'm not strong in any regards.
Okay, so your plan is to remove all of these rocks that you just placed on top of it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that will take you a very long time.
Yes.
How long we talking?
I'm talking hours, probably the rest of the day.
Okay, as long as we're not talking days.
Not days, but
Like we'll get to Goldcrest probably late night and get a room and some food.
pretty much.
If I can help, Kath, if this does help at all, lower the time at all, if I turned myself into a
Giant ape.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Giant.
Yeah, to a giant ape so that I can help move boulders and stuff. Would that reduce the time?
Just start smashing the well.
Out of curiosity, Red, do you have your gauntlets right now?
I do.
Yes,
Okay.
I gave it back.
Did you?
And they are attuned.
Okay. Then yes, Abaddon, if you were to do that, it would reduce the time.
Okay. So
I'll be right back.
So I will then focus in and turn myself into a giant ape.
Okay. I still don't think I have an icon for that. Hang on. I thought I did, and then I think I deleted it for some reason
Oh.
because I was gonna turn it into a token, and then I didn't. So
Ah.
for now, I am gonna. Where is it? Your giant ape. It takes up a 2x2 square, right?
Yeah, it's a huge beast.
Cool. So for now, we have a giant Abaddon because I don't have an ape token. So, all right. So you guys, here's basically what happens for the next few hours. It's a fairly mild day. It's not raining or anything, so it's partially cloudy. So you all are still kind of covered in sweat as you all are doing these manual labor trying to get these stones out of here. Basically, boulder by boulder, as you pull them out of the thing, you... are creating a nice pile of rocks next to you guys at this point. We'll say that it's over here is where we are putting this entire pile of rocks. I will put over here. There you go. That's where the rocks are. The rocks are over there. So you were taking them all out piece by piece and putting them over there. Eventually, though, you kind of get further down into there, and you're going to have to start making a chain. So, Isaac, you're down at the bottom of the well, and you kind of lift the rock up, and then Abaddon pulls it from you, and then hands it to Red, and he puts it on top of the pile of rocks. You got a whole chain game going on here now.
Yeah.
I have a +6 to strength as a giant ape, so.
Mm-hmm.
But it only lasts for an hour, so I can only help for an hour.
Right. So you guys are pushing through this as fast as you can, and then as you're about, let me roll. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll try to get rid of like the bigger rocks for them before, obviously, so that way before my time runs out, then obviously we can handle the smaller rocks a lot easier.
Well, the issue is, if I remember correctly, you all poured a bunch of gravel in there as well to make it as solid as possible. So you're kind of you're digging through a bunch of small rock and large rock at the same time, so it's not really so much as just pulling out one large rock at a time. You're kind of digging as well, so eventually you have to pull out a shovel and kind of dig all of the smaller rocks out and throw it over the edge there. But your giant apeness runs out after about an hour, Abaddon. You are about 60% of the way cleaned out to get to the bottom of this thing after an hour, so it has significantly reduced the time.
Fair.
The other three of you, Red, Isaac, and Dongrave, you spend your time pulling out the rest of these rocks, but without the giant ape's help, it's a lot harder to push them to the top. But you do get it done through varying means of labor things, and you, Isaac, since you're at the very bottom.
Sorry, I can do the giant ape twice.
Do you want to do it again?
I mean, we're already here.
If they're really, really struggling, then I would consider it, yes.
If you don't do the giant ape, it will take them 3 more hours to clean it out. If you do the giant ape, it will only take you an hour.
I'll do the giant ape.
Okay.
So I'll waste my last 4th level spell slot.
Big monkey.
So Abaddon, your spell runs out, and you realize how much your team slowed down without your assistance as the giant ape. So you cast the spell once more to help them finish it up. Dongrave, Isaac, you guys are kind of down in the well, passing the rocks up to Abaddon, and Red trying to kind of move them around. And as you get to the bottom of there, Isaac, it's a little past noon now. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon at this point with all of the digging and everything. You do see the shiny glint of the golden mirror at the bottom. Underneath these stones. It is still in perfect condition.
Let's take my shovel and tap on it.
You're just gonna tap on it?
Hold on.
My shovel. With my shovel point. Just
now,
let's get the crystal.
Now here's the other thing. Isaac, you're at the bottom of the well. Dongrave, you're kind of above him at this point. And Red and Abaddon, you are outside of the well. Abaddon, your ape form, I will say probably is ending about now. So at this point, you'll be shrinking back down into your cute little Abaddon self.
All right. Oh, I can think again.
That is so cool that you can do that.
That is actually pretty cool.
It is quite fun, yes. Although my intelligence does drop a lot. Although, funny enough, I feel like I become slightly wiser when I'm in my ape form.
The wisdom of nature is a thing that cannot be beat.
Very true.
All right, so what is the plan? The well is only big enough for one person to fit down at a time. Isaac, you are at the bottom right now.
Well, I'm down here and got the crystal. You want to just put 2 and 2 together?
Sure.
Everybody agree on that?
Sure. If that doesn't work, we can always pull it out.
Yeah, man. Isaac just takes the crystal and just puts it to it.
Okay. Hang on.
Oh.
Oh, this is one of those. This wasn't supposed to happen. Okay.
Isaac did.
Isaac dead. What's my health score right now? Isaac may be dead.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Can welcome to the game show of Can Isaac Tank It?
Hold on, I just have to get this in my head straight before it happens. Hold on.
Hey, it can't get you with powered kill.
That's true.
Me and Abaddon not so lucky right now, though.
Nope.
Before I continue, how, Isaac, are you being lowered down in here by a rope, or have you just been scrambling? I need to know this.
I've just been scrambling right now.
Nope, because the original plan was we had a rope.
Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
apparently there was a rope. I might not have known the rope was there, but there
Okay.
was apparently a rope. So if I have to make a scramble out and I turn around and find a rope, I'm going to be happily surprised.
Okay, I needed to know these things. Okay. Isaac,
Sure.
you
Apparently so do I.
you are working on getting those last few boulders kind of out of the way. And you push them away and you can kind of see the front of the mirror. First, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, because that's going to work great for me.
You're the one that wanted to look at the mirror.
No, I said I wanted to touch the top of the mirror with the stone, but
Just the top of the mirror, just like the gilded part?
yeah, the gold piece. You said it would like the gold piece was starting to show, so I was like, all right, I'll
Okay.
just stick the crystal on it.
Okay.
But if we need me to look at it, I'll look at it and make a roll.
You touch
You
it
can
to
do
the
it.
golden part and nothing happens.
Nothing happens yet.
Yeah, I think it has to be the actual mirror. I think the shiny part's just a housing.
Did we want me to just grab it and bring it out?
Yeah, hold on. Like, I lower my grappling hook on a rope. No, just a little bit. We'll pull it up.
Well, it's still buried under a lot of this.
Oh, well.
Can we shove a lot of this to the side? Just grab it. Do this. Or is there too much of this on top of it?
There is still a lot of junk on top of it. You'll probably have to push it off. And there's at least one more large rock kind of wedging it into place so it can't be moved.
We did a really good job burying this, guys.
We
I'm
did
actually
a
proud
good.
of us.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, do you want me to continue? Try not to look at this thing, I guess. I can't touch this thing. Do we want
Look-
somebody that can do wiggle fingers down here? Because
No. No casters.
Honestly, I feel like the safest bet would be me since, last time I was all right. I
no,
feel like
you already have a
guys-
track record with this thing.
Yeah, but I'm...
A
feel
lot
like
of you
I'm
just like turn your head and
safer. Just look up when you grab it. Just don't look at it.
All right,
don't look at the reflecty bits.
I will try not to look at the reflecty bits.
Okay.
Yeah, Kath, I need to know what the role is for not touching the
So one
reflecty
second.
bits.
Just so Dongrave is aware, we are concerned about picking up the mirror that something might happen. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Dongrave casts blessed on everyone.
Hey, everybody's blessed.
Hey, we're blessed.
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks, Johnny.
Isaac,
Yes.
I need you to roll me a perception check to not perceive the mirror as you are pulling it up.
Kath, I'm gonna need you to quit bullying me with wisdom, please. Hold on, let me check something. I might actually have something for this. Nope, that's not what I need. Nope, that's not what I need. Okay. So, boom. And D4.
Okay.
All right, I got a 9.
Okay. You successfully not perceive the front of the mirror because a low perception roll is what you wanted.
Works for me.
So you are able to hook Red's grappling hook to a piece of it so it can kind of start holding it up, and you kind of pull the larger rock to the side and hold it off of the mirror so it can be kind of wiggled upwards. And as you hold that larger rock, you turn your head as the mirror is being pulled from the gravel and the grime and everything underneath you. And then you remember, oh, I closed my eyes, and you shut your eyes really tightly as the mirror is pulled up above you and it's being lifted by Red. And I guess Dawngrave, if you want to help lift it as well, but...
Coming up, don't look at it.
Yeah. So, hold on, wait. Don't you just want to, like, just touch it with the crystal here?
I mean, I got my eyes closed now, so I kind of lost track of it.
Use your hands.
Last time, Abaddon got stuck to it.
I'm stuck to the fake one.
Are you wearing gloves?
Well, that's a good question. Let me find out.
Red, the mirror's a little heavy. If you're going to sit here and talk about it, I'm going to need you to give me a strength check to make sure you can hold it up.
I'm gonna need you to hold that for a minute while I look through my bag and find out if I have gloves.
Is this mirror large, or is it like hand mirror size?
It is
and made of
large.
heavy?
It is
Yeah,
tall.
It's big.
Like full-size mirror.
Chunk.
I'm probably
You know, like
helping
really
hold up
annoying,
then.
like large mirrors that people are always like, "Hey, this is easy to move. You should help me move it."
I had a
And it's always
hand
heavier
mirror
than
in mind.
expected.
It is not a hand mirror, no.
With new knowledge, I'm helping Red hold the rope.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Just wait. This is a large mirror? Yeah. Oh,
42.
shit.
Okay.
I just like loop the rope around my arm and like up on one knee. It's like, all right, it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
It
You and
doesn't
Don
look like
Graver
I
holding
have
it
any.
up.
If you zoom in on your character, it shows you're wearing gloves.
That doesn't mean he's wearing gloves.
But you use that exact logic against me when you said that I wasn't wearing gloves.
I mean, I'll take my extra set of clothes I have and just like put them on my hands.
Okay. You
Take the
make little
crystal.
mittens. Yep.
I'll make some mittens real quick.
hmm
I'm gonna grab the mirror and
Okay,
I'll make
so
sure that it's faced away from me.
how are you making sure it's faced away from you?
Well, good question.
You kind of got to see for that to work.
Yeah.
Wait,
I was
look-
just down here like, wait.
I was like, Isaac, look directly down.
All right, I'm down.
All right. Mirrors reflect light. Using your peripheral vision, see what direction light is being reflected. Dongrave, would you please cast light on one of the rocks
I
in the
won't.
well? Okay.
Mostly because I can't.
Wait, what? Why not?
I don't have any light spells prepared.
I
Wait,
got you.
cantrip?
Dancing light.
Okay, thank you. I thought we had some light spell. Okay, my bad.
I do.
Abaddon.
I'm the
Thank
one.
you, Abaddon.
This entire
Yeah.
argument's going on while we have this, and it makes sense.
Damn
for
it, I
us.
had a smart idea. Somebody help me with it.
That's like the one smart idea he's had all year.
I'm actually quite proud of it.
It's pretty early. Well,
I cast dancing light and like slowly move it around like the top rim of the well, so that way like at some point the light will reflect off of the mirror. Hopefully.
Am I passively seeing anything or whatever?
Okay, give me a perception check.
And
Your bless is still up and you're still good.
eh.
Okay.
no, you don't get blessed for.
He doesn't get
blessed.
blessed for an ability check.
Oh,
Oh,
just a
okay.
straight ability check. I see. Okay. So
David throws in attack rolls.
you are able to as you're looking down, you have your hand over your eyes with your little mitten clothing on it, and you're looking down at the ground, and you hear Abaddon do his wiggle fingers nonsense above you, and you do see light all around you. Because dancing lights is a, area of effect, and it kind of makes everything all shiny. that might be a reflection of a mirror, maybe. I mean, dancing lights aren't that bright. It's not like a ray of sunlight or something coming in there to kind of... Maybe you're pretty sure it's in this direction over here, but you can't see. So you're like 70% sure the front of the mirror is probably over here.
Is there anything that's brighter than normal, like more concentrated light? Like, is the lights moving around?
The dancing lights will be stationary. The mirror would be moving.
Okay, because as if there's an area that's more concentrated.
The mirror is not.
It
is not a magnifying glass. You are reflecting the light that is coming in, which is dancing lights, which does not give off a ton of light.
Yeah, but you're also getting the light from the mirror reflection on that area.
I understand. That's why I said you're about 70% sure it's over here without looking.
No, Isaac, look for one of the lights reflections that's moving. Dancing lights is a stationary orb, so...
Are you saying this to him down at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, the mirror is moving. The lights are not. So find the light that is moving, and that's where it's being reflected to.
Alright, I will do my best to do so.
You're like 75% sure now it's in this one over here.
Alright, well, I got a pretty good guess of it. If it takes my soul, it'll probably spit it back out, and I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, honestly, he doesn't know where that thing's been.
Exactly. And I will take the crystal out,
Mm-hmm.
and I will begin moving the crystal to where I believe the mirror part of it is, without trying to directly look at it.
Okay. So Isaac,
Yes.
as you are moving the goddess crystal towards the mirror, you do feel a kind of tremor in the air, like a very upset form of energy around you. You don't hear anything, but you feel that something is very agitated. And as you're pushing your hand closer to where you're pretty sure the mirror is, you do feel it tap something. And all of a sudden, you are surrounded in dark tentacle type things as one of those creatures that happens before has now popped up around you from the mirror. We're gonna have to roll initiatives now.
That's good.
You know, this was a really good plan, but we always forget the tentacle monster.
Yeah, we do.
The tentacle monster always gets
How
us.
do we always forget the tentacle monster? Can somebody
I'm not
please
sure.
explain it to me?
I don't know, bro.
We're always just like, oh, magic crystal, it's fine. Nothing's gonna come out of touching
So wait,
something with the magic
how
crystal.
big? I have a question. How big
Oh,
is the
dang.
tentacle monster? Is it like a tentacle monster now hanging on a rope? Because I feel like they're just gonna drop the rope on me.
It is currently in your space. So you
Does anybody know how to say Yamate and fucking Dwarven?
And for the rest of you, you guys heard Isaac as he said, I'm gonna try now, and he reached it out. And from looking down in there, Abaddon, with your dancing lights, you can clearly see from the front of the mirror, out comes one of those dark creatures that you saw before, and it is immediately attacking Isaac with the crystal.
Oh, so like the mirror is still there, just this thing is coming out of the mirror?
Correct.
Oh, that's good.
So it is going to get an attack of opportunity against you, Isaac. But Dongrave and Isaac, you can both roll initiatives if you would like.
I'll just go first.
Tony's like, if I don't roll, I can't roll worse.
I haven't.
You rolled great. Okay.
Wait. Oh no, I doesn't remember anything. What was that first? 15.
I'll change it back. Hold on.
Yeah, it was 15.
Thanks.
Which you still rolled better than the creature.
There you go.
Put it in the ground.
So first off, Isaac, this thing pops up out of nowhere, and yeah, it does get an attack off on you. You feel its attacks kind of rack against your body as you do get surprise attacked at this particular moment, and you feel it's very cold and slimy and gross, as the last one was that attacked you as well, if you remember. And you are taking, unfortunately, 16 points of damage as this thing begins to siphon your life away. And you can feel just even the very core of your being begin to be pulled out of you into this creature. So, top of the order, Red, you're still
Hey.
holding onto the mirror. Just so you know.
I just full haul on, just like move this way, holding the rope, and just drag the mirror out.
Okay. So you and Dongrave, because Dongrave does have the other end of the rope as well, you haul the mirror up out of the area. Hold on. I'm gonna have
If
to...
it's leaving my threat range, do I get an attack of opportunity?
No. It isn't. You are mistaken. Hold on.
I mean, if it's a forced move out of range, then no.
We've already ruled that we can't do that.
The mirror is
Aw.
being pulled out, not the creature.
Oh, the creature's still with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is
Oh.
So you have successfully pulled the mirror out of the well. Sorry, there was a lot of people stacked on top of each other in this column. But you do successfully pull the mirror out, and the front of the mirror is now currently completely black, and you cannot see into it.
Oh, good. Well, that's one problem solved. Wait, who's got the rope attached to Isaac?
Abaddon is currently the only one available to be holding that rope,
Just
since
Abaddon
Dongrave
holding
and
the
Red were
rope.
pulling up the mirror.
Okay. Well, here's my plan. Now hear me out. It's a plan.
Tentacles everywhere.
I have a plan too, not gonna lie, but I don't think I could pull
So,
Isaac out of this hole.
I used, oh, that's the wrong. Boop, boop.
Don't
So
mind
I'm
me,
gonna
guys.
I'm gonna go back over here with my bow, look down at the creature, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay. You have hunters marked the creature. That hasn't been harmed yet.
Well, let's try to harm it. And I'm gonna try shooting it with my bow.
How far
Okie
down
dokie.
in the well is it?
They're about 30 feet down.
Oh, that's good.
Hmm.
Alright, so first attack. I apologize in advance. 8.
Good thing too.
I'll forgive you.
So, Red, you take your bow and try to aim it straight down. And you're not entirely sure how you missed because there's nothing else to hit. But you must have misangled it and you hit the side of the well before you get to the bottom, so your arrow goes awry.
Cool. Luckily, I have another one. 14. Oh, hashtag bless.
Were we all blessed to just part? Someone was
18.
blessed.
Everyone is, yeah.
Everyone was blessed, yeah.
Okay. Throw that on myself then.
Well, you're lucky you had bless. So this one does hit.
A.
So you readjust yourself from your first attack and successfully launch one into the creature's probably
13.
core. And you assume you do a bit of damage to it.
I do assume that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you like to do?
Oh, that's all I can do.
Very good, sir. Dongrave, it is your turn.
Hello, it's me, Dongrave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk over to the well.
Okay.
Hello, DM. It's me, Dongrave.
I'm gonna look down the well.
Yep.
Um,
The creature is currently entangled with Isaac.
Isaac, it looks like you're having a bad time. And then I cast.
Not my
Guiding Bolt.
Not my worst first date.
Fair enough. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the creature.
Guiding bolt at the creature. Okay. That was almost a 1 on my screen.
It was
almost the one, yeah.
I almost got guiding bolted.
This is 3rd level, by the way. Sorry.
3rd level. Oh, you good. You good. Yes, a 15 does hit. Give me your damage.
Wah! 15 radiant damage. God damn it.
That was quite a few ones.
I only roll ones.
There's 1s and 2s and
Sad days.
So, Dawngrave, you walk over to the edge of the well, you aim a little bit, but you're trying not to obviously hit your friend on accident, so that's probably where some of the miss comes in. And not as damaging as it could have been if Isaac wasn't there and that you care about him and trying not to kill him.
That's a good excuse.
But you
That's a strong word.
successfully you successfully hit the creature, and you do see that your guiding bolt does seem to penetrate some of its darkness next to Isaac. And Isaac, you can clearly see and feel it writhing in agony.
And he gave me some radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Next person to hit it before my turn gets advantage.
Well, it's Isaac's turn if you're done, Dawngrave.
Alright, so how do I need to do this? Do I need to, because I still have the crystal in my hand.
You do.
Is it going to take my full action to put the crystal away and get my axe out?
You
Or can I
can-
even use my axe in this close combat? Or am I just going to have to just, armor spike this thing to death against the walls?
There is really not a lot of space to move. You could drop the crystal to try to pull out your axe, but you will be attacking at disadvantage since you are in a confined space.
Sounds like a normal attack then.
But you can drop the crystal if that is what you want to do. You cannot put it away and pull out your axe. Or you could try to use the rope that Abaddon's holding and pull yourself out.
Takes me with him.
I didn't know this was gonna happen. What are you talking about?
You know what? Do I see the rope?
Yes, you do.
I'm going to rage and try to use the rope.
Awesome.
'Cause
Abaddon.
I don't know who's holding this rope.
I need Abaddon to give me a strength check and Isaac to give me a strength check, please.
I'm gonna get a natural 1. I'm gonna get. I'm calling it
doing?
right now. I'm calling it. No, that's an 11.
Not bad.
And I get
Isaac?
advantage on strength checks.
2 ones.
Okay.
Hashtag bless.
Oh.
Nope.
It's not an
Oh, yeah,
ability.
that's right. We don't have
get
that.
It's,
Yeah.
no, you don't get it.
So, because the strength checks weren't significantly different from each other, Abaddon, you feel a tug on the rope for like a second. You go, oh, okay, so I'm about ready to like pull up my friend here, right? You kind of like dig your heels in for a second, and then all of a sudden you lurched forward as he pulls the rope in his direction. You hear him screaming his barbarian rage, and you just, as hard as you can, you have like your legs propped up against the side of the well. Everybody who's looking at Abaddon, he's kind of vertical right now, just trying to hold up the rope. And you guys you guys see Isaac just run, pulling himself up from the rope in a rage, and he hops up over the side of the well and lands on over here just screaming in rage.
My arms.
And Abaddon, as soon as he clears the top of the well, he lets go of the rope and you kind of go plop onto the ground. You're not prone, but yeah, your friend's at least not in the well anymore.
That's amazing. Good job, Abaddon. Good job.
Your arms are very tired now, Abaddon. You don't do physical labor.
Ow.
All right, Isaac, you're at the top of the well.
It's like
All
shaking
right,
his arms.
That was basically your whole movement. You can do like a bonus action if you want.
Well, my bonus action was my rage.
Ah, the rage. Very good.
Is it
So-
climbing like different than movement or no?
Maybe it would have been the action. Hold on, let me double check. Climbing is probably an action, yeah.
It can still be part of movement. I don't remember what the ruling is.
We'll
Either
just
way, I
say,
mean-
yeah, Isaac, you can't really do much else on your turn. So, did you want to try to do anything else, or are you just kind of up here
I'd
now?
like to try to put away the crystal in my bag, but
Sure,
if
I'll
not,
let you
I
put away the
understand.
crystal. I can let you do that. That's fine.
All right. Actually, I need to turn my rage on at the moment because I forgot to do that.
Wage. No, see, the thing is, if you were sick, like if there was a 10-point difference, Abaddon was going in the well.
Mhm.
So you're
Going in the well.
lucky you didn't roll really, really high.
Hey, my thingy's back. Cool.
Yeah, so I mean, normally climbing rules are like it's half movement to climb.
Mm-hmm. And since it was 30
So-
feet down, that's basically a double movement. That's fine.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Abaddon, it's your turn. You're tired. Your arms are very weak.
Ow.
But the creature's at the bottom of the well now by itself.
This helps me a lot. Thank you. Don't know what the freaking whatever. I was going to do that, but that's not gonna. I'm not doing that now because I don't need to because he's at the well.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I will. Yeah, I'll take out my diamond and point it down at the creature. After kind of getting my butt off, and I'll kind of just haphazardly lean over it and then just kind of point it downwards.
Okay.
I'll fire off a chromatic orb.
Roll me an attack. Don't miss.
At advantage.
Is there advantage?
Yeah, it's the first attack
No one
against
attacked
it.
Yep.
advantage, so.
Yeah, it's first
True.
attack.
You're lucky.
And I have bless up too, so.
Hashtag bless.
Bless. Man.
So 18.
Very nice. Your 18 does hit. Dongrave and his buffs, man.
Yeah. He's the buff meister.
Anubis has helped me not miss so many spells.
I know, like everybody
Well,
needs to
yeah.
go drop a couple gold
You know,
in an Anubis
To be fair,
statue.
if this doesn't work out, you could try worshiping Anubis.
28 points of damage.
28 points. What is the elemental damage?
Fire.
Fire. Okay.
All fire damage.
Awesome. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Sure, because I can.
So you have just leaned over precariously over the well and fired just like this torrential thing of fire all the way down, scorching every side of the well and hitting the creature at the bottom as well.
Alright, I'll kind of like pull my hand back up, grab the diamond, and then repoint my hand down as I'll quicken spell a
Cantrip.
cantrip as my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and I will cast Ray of Frost at it.
Fire it up and then slow it down. Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
smart.
Yep.
Got that slow burn.
17.
That hits. Give me your damage.
6 points of cold damage, and its movement is slowed by 10 feet.
Sure. So you cast your cold damage now as well, and the edges of the well are also cold as it kind of has to travel quite a ways down there to the bottom, but you do successfully hit the creature. Would you like to do anything else today?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, you're being smart today. You're getting away from it, eh?
He's getting out
Hold
of
on,
the way, like-
Abaddon is getting away from the danger. Ladies and
Right.
gentlemen, we have character development in this arc.
Or a
There,
death
I moved
signal.
it
I'm not
there.
sure which.
It's the end times.
It's the end times.
Who all is currently looking down the well?
Yours truly.
Dongrave probably too, yeah.
I think everybody is except for me.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm
Isaac
pointed
is because
away.
he doesn't have a ranged option. So just me and Donnie.
Cool.
I'm still looking out at the forest like, well, that sucked.
So, Red and Dongrave, you see this writhing mass of darkness at the bottom of the well begin to climb the edges of the well. The tentacles are just kind of like plopping onto the sides, and it's pulling itself up and blap, blap,
Just went
pull.
slap.
Pretty much. So you guys hear a bunch of slap, slap, and it's gaining a lot of momentum, and it is climbing its way out of the well right now.
Will somebody make macaroni?
It does not clear the top of the well due to Abaddon's slow. But next round, it will be able to get out. So it is about 5 feet down from the top of the well at the end of its turn. And we are at the top of the order. Red.
Well, I guess I'll make two attacks against it.
Smacks and tentacles.
It'll have to be a ranged attack. It is still outside.
Yep. So, hashtag bless. 15?
15 hits?
All right. You want me to just roll my second one?
Yeah.
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 23.
Yes. Even with bless, that hits.
And it's
Smarter.
wounded. I'll add that damage on it.
Yep.
Don't worry. Probably ain't going to be a lot. 29 between the two attacks.
And what kind of attack is it?
Piercing. Yeah.
Noted. Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna back up just
Hair.
actually I'm gonna back up to here
Okay.
and draw my melee weapons.
So you put
I
your
hope I
bow away
pissed-
and draw your melee weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I pissed it off just enough to come straight to me. And I'm gonna bonus action shift.
Okay, hang on. So you attacked, you moved, you pulled out your weapons.
I can with the dual wield I can draw 2 weapons as quick as I can draw 1.
Right, but that would be your free action, wouldn't it?
I think it's up to you.
I'm pretty sure drawing your weapons would be your free action. So I don't think you can shift this turn.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna wait there. It's ready.
Okay.
I hope I really pissed it off.
Okay. Dawngrave, you see Red loose some arrows down into the creature that's 5 feet below the surface. And then he backs up a little bit and gets ready to attack. What are you doing?
I will loose another bolt of guiding.
Excellent.
Poorly.
Oh no.
13.
I'm sorry. A 13 does not hit.
Okay, cool. So now what Don Grace is gonna do? Ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
It's called a pro gamer move.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
It's like pat him on the shoulder. It's all right. I've been there.
Thanks, Abaddon. I appreciate
Only 50 times been there.
that.
There's a stubber home
Oh,
there.
don't Bluetooth pair my headset.
Bluetooth pair his headset.
No, don't do it.
All right, Isaac.
All right, I'm
Uh,
just gonna hear this slap, slap.
You do hear the slap slap, and then you see Dawngrave kind of like skirt around you and go towards Abaddon.
Yeah, that's all that happened for sure.
Do you leave your back to the well? Well, he couldn't see you because his back was turned.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw my axe, and I'm going to turn around.
Okay. You don't see anything yet. It is outside of melee range.
Where are the
now.
rocks at that with the big boulders we had?
Excuse me. That's what the green is.
Can you not tell that they're rocks? What is
Yeah,
going on?
that's rocks. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I'm sorry. There was clearly rocks.
Clearly,
Uh,
Clearly a
I
giant pile of rocks.
I told you these were the rocks.
you,
I'm fairly
what?
certain I told you these were the rocks.
in my rage, I did not see the rocks at the moment. But
Oh, man.
now that I am, I'm pointed at. I'm pointed at. I'm going to run over, grab the biggest rock I can,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run back over here with it
Uh-huh.
and chuck it down the hole.
Sure.
I want to get the biggest thing I can, like close to if I could get one that's just like barely gonna fit down the well, I'm grabbing that sucker at full strength.
I don't know if you can carry one of those. You can
Well, I'm
probably
gonna-
get one about half.
I'll try to get one about half.
Okay, all right. Because the bigger ones, you had to have help from the ape to pull it out.
I'm also raging now.
I understand, but you're not an ape. So, yes, you are able to pick up a medium-sized boulder. Well, medium to you. And you are able to chuck it down the well at the creature who is currently trying to climb up. Give me an attack roll.
What do I roll for boulder?
Just give me a normal, like, unarmed attack. Since we're doing this now, it's fine.
Yeah, which usually just like add your strength bonus to the
Yeah.
attack roll.
Can I throw my rock recklessly?
No. No, you cannot.
Kath is like, I'm not gonna make that happen.
All right, just an unarmed strike.
Unarmed
Boom.
strike. Okay, fine.
Anubis bless.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you hit. You do a set amount of damage with the rock as it falls down onto the creature, and yeah, I will allow you to deal 5 points of damage from the falling rock onto the creature, because that is your strength plus, you know, base damage to try to get it down onto it. It
Did I
does
miss
slide a little bit down from getting hit in the face. Well, if it had a face, it would have been a little bit. Is that all you would like to do this turn?
Did it take my whole action, or was that just one of my attacks?
That was your whole action.
Sorry to say, because if that was only one of my attacks, I'm gonna do it again.
That's your whole action.
And I'll do it again.
I know you will.
I will just. I'll get my axe, and I'm ready for it to come out.
You're staying where you are. Just verifying.
Now I'm not. When you say it like that,
I
I'm
was just
not.
making sure I know where all of my player characters are before I murder them. All right,
Exactly.
Abaddon, it is your turn. You saw Isaac chuck a boulder down the well, and you can hear the creature's tentacles slapping as it's trying to climb out of the well, so you assume it's probably there, but you can't quite see it yet. Do you wish to move forward?
No, I'll fly up.
Okay.
I can see it that way.
You'll have to fly up full movement to be able to see it, because it was slid down about 10 feet.
Oh, well, I'll move forward 1
Uh-huh.
and then fly up a bit.
Sure. So you fly up a bit. How much is a bit?
Until I can see it.
Okay. So you fly up about 25 feet, and the creature is about now 15 feet down the well. So it is a 40 feet from you.
All right. As I'm kind of flying up, I'm like thinking in my brain of what spell I want to cast. And as I get up fully in the air, I'm going to decide I want to throw a scorching ray at it at 3rd level. As I kind of like cast my spell and do like a spin in the air.
Sure.
And I'll take my hands out and just unleash 4 bolts at it.
Awesome. Roll me attacks.
I have to roll for each 4 of these. It's 1.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
It's 2.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Doing good. All 4 hits.
I hit all 4
Round
for
of
one.
applause for Abaddon,
This has
everyone.
never happened to me with a spell before. All right.
So you guys see Abaddon do some stylish maneuvers in the sky and successfully shoots fire down into the well at the creature. And you hit all of your shots. So please give me your damage.
There's 1. That was horrible.
Beautiful. I love it.
Okay,
Keep
so
doing
7 on
that.
the first one. No.
Less of
only
that.
11 on the second one. 11 on
Okay.
the second one. Because the fire damage only affects 1 roll.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Yeah, 7 plus 11 is 18, plus another 6 is 24. 24, 29 points of fire damage. Right, that was 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yep,
4.
that was 4.
29 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And
Abaddon is being stylish in the sky, raining fire down upon your enemy.
because I'm feeling like really just messing this thing up, I'm going to concentrate and then unleash one final firebolt as a bonus action at it. That hit or need to roll.
That hits.
Okay. Firebolt. 13 points of damage.
Excellent. It's still up, but you did hit it with all of your attacks this turn, which is a first. I'm very proud of you.
Achievement unlocked.
All right, Abaddon, you're in the sky. That is the end of your turn. It is now the creature's turn. And
Yes.
Red and Isaac, you all
Mhm.
see on this creature's turn, it successfully finishes pulling itself out of the top of the well, and as it's cresting above the edge, you get to see those lovely violet and purple tentacles coming out again, reaching out and over the edges, pulling up the rest of its bodily mass, and it looks at... I'm gonna roll for this, because it's been
Hi.
damaged quite a bit.
Yeah.
Red, high or low?
I intentionally wanted to look at me.
I understand. High or low.
Low.
So do I.
It pulls itself out of the well and looks at Isaac. Sorry, Red. It clambers its way over the edge of Isaac and immediately goes to attack you.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh. It hits you,
might be right back.
Isaac. That's good.
Hi.
A lot of the same stuff that happened at the bottom of the well. You take another 20 points of damage as you feel the tentacles wrap around you, and you can kind of feel it begin to seep more of your life essence out of your body again. It almost looks like, by seeping the energy out of you, it is being rejuvenated.
All right. Is any of that bludgeoning?
No.
Okay. 20 damage.
But you are now within its grasp, and if you try to leave, you do have to rip yourself out of its tentacle embrace.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
All right, top of the order, Red.
Motherfucker, make me walk over here in front of All 3 attacks. We're doing this.
Okay,
Silver Mace time.
Silver Mace.
26.
26 hits.
Oh, actually was. 15.
Anubis assists you in getting this one to hit.
And because this is a magical silver, I'll roll it separately from the battle axe.
Uh-huh.
And it's wounded. Plus. Alright. So 2 mace hits. For 24 damage.
24 damage, got it.
And here comes the battle axe.
It is very unhappy, by the way, with your base.
Natural 20.
How interesting.
So, roll these 2. 10 doubled to 20 plus 4, so 24.
Okie dokie. 24. It is still up, but it is very unhappy with you.
Good.
It is holding Isaac still, but you can kind of feel it turn its... Well, if it had eyes, you feel it would turn its gaze towards you at this point.
Hey.
All right. End of your turn, question mark?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Dongrave, what are you doing?
The same thing I did last time.
Cry?
Ha! That's coming up. Hang on.
Why did you curse him like that?
Oh, and I got 15.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Woo!
Yeah.
I was about to be very sad.
18 radiant damage.
18! Alright, Dawngrave, you cast your bolt of guidingness towards the creature, and you can see some of its darkness again being disintegrated underneath your holy energy, and it writhes in anguish. Anguish. Would you like to do anything else before the end of your turn?
Take that. That's it.
Okay. Isaac, your turn.
All right. So I have a question.
I have an answer.
Since we are holding, and I am not trying to leave its threat radius,
Uh-huh.
if I move here, am I turning it?
You cannot move from your square. If you
Okay.
move
As you
from your
held.
square, you have to try to break out of its embrace.
All right. I'm just going to go ahead and Giant's Might.
Okay?
And I will begin to grow. And just because I want to see this stupid thing work. Oh, I've already used it once before, so I can't use it because we didn't get a long rest.
Nope.
Alrighty.
You know I don't give you lots of long rest chances.
I know. I'm going to make a swing on this thing recklessly.
And
What'd you say, Abaddon?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
14. Little Anubis roll there.
Anubis assists you in hitting it.
Thank you, Anubis.
Huzzah. Pow.
16 damage, question mark?
Yep, 16 damage.
16 damage. It's still up, but you can see it beginning to lose its form a little bit. Some of
Way
the
to go.
more wiggly appendages are kind of being a little lax.
Nat 20.
Ooh, okay. How much
Nice.
damage with your nat 20?
So that is. So 14. I rolled a 10, so that goes to 20. Plus 6, 26, 27, 28.
Okay.
I believe
Isaac,
that's correct.
as you feel this thing is still wrapped around you, you take your great axe and just begin to cleave the creature as hard as you can. And you feel on your second swing, it lets go of you, and you can kind of see its entire bodily mass begin to just disintegrate in front of you. And by the time you're ready to go for another swing, because you're ready to take it out, it has begun to dissolve into that dark crystal that you all remember so clearly from the last one of these you fought, and it just goes plop onto the ground and is now inert.
I will take the crystal out and put it on top of that crystal.
Okay. Well, you are all now out of combat.
Abaddon, how do you feel?
All right.
Wow. He's so far away.
That boy left continents.
Like a message spell.
Is this sending?
Sorry,
I'll be there in a little
I'm
bit.
not there right now.
His soul was taken to another plane.
Just message after the beep.
Thank you for calling Abaddon. I cannot come to the sending spell at this time. If you could, please leave a message in under 25 words, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
It feels good knowing that we got rid of something horrible, so.
No changes, no nothing?
I will cast Firebolt at the ground. Can I still do that?
Yes. You
Everything's still
singed the
good.
poor ground that did nothing to you.
Oh no, he feels sorry for the ground now.
Hey, Donnie, does this mirror radiate any magic anymore?
I don't know. It might. And in 10 minutes, I can tell you.
Yeah. I'll gladly chill here for 10 minutes.
Is the mirror now inert, or does if I'm looking at it, does it react to me looking at it anyway?
Do you do that before or after you finish casting your ritual?
I'll just cast detect magic first.
Okay. So Abaddon, Dawngrave is casting up some detect magic ritualing behind you. Isaac, you have the crystal secured on top of the darker crystal at this time, because you know that's like the only way to keep it from regrowing back into one of its evil creatures.
Yeah. I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to begin tying them together. And I'm basically just going to keep wrapping. I'm going to make a rope ball with two
Okay.
crystals as the core.
Kind of like one of those rubber band balls, but with rope.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I mean, that's not terrible.
Okay. All right. So you have a, after some time, you have a nice rope ball of crystal and dark crystal energies in the middle of it, and hopefully nobody ever tries to, use the rope for anything. So
Yeah.
it destroys your rubber
Get
ball.
my rope and grappling hook, collect those.
And I'll put them away in my backpack.
Mm-hmm. So you all collect your things, and by the time the 10 minutes are over, Dawngrave, you are good to go, and you look towards the mirror. Yes.
I'm gonna look at Abaddon first. Is he still glowing?
Abaddon is still glowing. Yes.
Does Abaddon glow?
Hmm. He would as a magical
Anyway.
creature.
Now I will shift my gaze towards me.
You shift your gaze towards the mirror, and you can see that the front part of the mirror is completely blackened, as if it's been burned from the inside, but you do not see any magical energy within it anymore. It seems that the creature that sprung out of it was probably the source of the power.
It's probably a good thing to take that deal then, Abaddon.
Fair enough.
I think that old Tentacle Joe over there was controlling it.
I mean, yeah, it turned
Is
out.
the mirror standing up or is it on the ground right now?
I don't know. What are you guys doing with it? Sorry, that's not there anymore. Let me just get rid of it.
Smash it.
Honestly, that's if I'm correct, if I remember, you said it was a lot of gold on it.
It did appear to be gilded, yes, but I mean, it looks like gold. It might be gold.
Yeah.
Honestly, that looks like a lot of gold, guys. I'd say
Yep.
if maybe we could throw a sheet over it, put it in the wagon.
Mm,
Is it laying on the ground or is it standing up? Do we know right now? Like, is anybody propping
it was
up
laying
or
on the
no?
ground.
I'm gonna walk up to it. I'm gonna give Red a look,
What kind of
Like-
look?
like clenching my fists kind of look,
Don't punch Red. He didn't deserve it.
I
and
just
then like
lift
stare
my
at
mace.
the
I'm
mirror.
like, just give the word.
Abaddon's gonna try to punch the mirror.
You're gonna punch the
yeah.
mirror?
Get that mirror.
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
Abaddon.
hit it.
All right, Abaddon. You know the drill. Give me a strength check.
No, he
Unarmed
he doesn't
strike or
know the
strength
drill.
check?
You know what? Sure. Give me an unarmed strike if that's better.
Cool, because I have a +2 to that.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
You are no
natural
longer
20,
blessed,
natural
by
20.
the
Come on,
way.
come on, come on.
Oh,
Oh, it's so
I'm
close.
so upset by that happened.
Oh, so close. I wanted to be natural 20 so bad.
16 still good for Abaddon.
Yeah, that's a hell of a shot for Abaddon. Now we get to wait for his knuckles to break.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like just overhand come down on top of like the middle of the mirror.
Are you karate chopping it? Are you trying to chop it in half right now?
No, I'm like. I'm
No,
just
he's
punching
hammer
it.
fisting it.
Okay.
So I have a question. It says, on a hit, an unarmed strike deals your bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier, which is a -1.
I don't deal damage.
So,
Oh, isn't it technically a minimum of 1?
Nope.
Oh.
so
I don't deal damage.
So Abaddon, you successfully hit the mirror with all of your strength, and you do it in such a way that you don't break your
Nope,
hands.
Not me to do that.
So I'm gonna slide a hand, like as he does it, I'm gonna take the mace, gotta pop it real hard. As he does that, I got a natural 20, slide a hand, like Basically,
Hell
I'm taking
yeah.
like hitting it from the back really hard.
It's
So,
just-
so Abaddon thinks he did it.
All right, with a natural 20, Abaddon, here's what happens. So you know you can't deal damage. You're not a strengthy
Yeah.
to character, but you're angry. You
No.
feel that anger inside of you. You're not sure if it's your anger or, but you want to hit this mirror really hard. So you muster up the ability, and you have like one hand in the other hand, and you do like a downward strike, and you hit the mirror as hard as you can. And to your surprise, cracks begin to form all across the middle from your spot, and it just begins to crack and shatter outward in like a spider type effect. You, Abaddon, have damaged the mirror.
I'm both
Look
proud.
at that.
I'm both proud
Nice one,
of that
Abaddon.
right now.
What'd you
We
say,
could've sold
Isaac?
that- I said I'm both proud and upset right now.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Isaac. He broke the mirror. The gold's on the outside.
I
I can still
know.
sell it as a gilded piece.
And
I
the
know,
mirror
The
but-
mirror was
blackened
tarnished
already.
and destroyed anyway.
Mhm.
I mean, I could see about some glass work. Yeah, let's get this thing back. And you know what? Better safe than sorry cracking the mirror like that. Let's yeah, we can fix it. And sell
Abaddon,
it
that was
off.
a real solid hit.
Thank you. That was weird.
Good job, Abaddon.
Okay. Well,
Abaddon
you,
just like is quite confused. because
it was definitely
I
you,
know I'm not
Abaddon.
that
So
strong. Abaddon knows he's not that strong.
Abaddon's over here. Are they fucking with me? Yeah.
Can I insight check Red real quick?
no, you cannot.
Okay.
Nope. That was clean. That was too clean. Sorry.
They're just like he was there and just like, kind of like was leaning down over it and then just like pop, just like super fast.
I was holding it up for you.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was holding it for you.
It's like from the back, you kind of like kicked it. It's like
So
some weight to it.
you are now in possession of one dark crystal and a shattered gilded mirror. I assume you want to head back to your wagon now.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
So-
we, sorry.
I was gonna say we will head back to the wagon at this point, and then we can kind of get on the road if you want. And we will take our quick D&D break if that's okay with you. But let me move you guys over to the travel road real quick. There you go. I put the mirror inside the wagon for you, and we are on the road, and we are going to take a short break unless you have some quick questions beforehand. So I think you said something, Isaac.
I was going to take a moment when we're back at the camp, and I was going to try to date the mirror,
Well,
like to see if it's an
No.
artifact
Like
or
romantically.
No, like she said it was gilded, so I was going to try to look at the craftsmanship and see if I recognized any time periods of like different styles or anything on it.
sure, we can do that when we come back from break. If that's okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay. So we're going to take a short 5-minute break, chats. Go ahead and stand up, get something to drink, stretch, and we will be right back.
Look at you, Abaddon.
Oh
Hey,
my
bud.
goodness. Jeez.
Hey, my boy. I want to be like you.
It might be nice.
Does
Must
Abaddon
be
get 7
nice.
years of bad luck? Maybe.
I was like, he's already got the bad
My
luck.
boy.
What are you talking about? That was a prepay.
Well, actually, they cancel out, and Abaddon's just got regular luck.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I
he
was
did
looking
eat
at
that
this-
person.
I was looking at the sleight of hand, like, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna get. This is gonna look awkward as hell, which is really on brand for me.
But then no natural 20.
Just, yeah.
Like, dang.
When do you get away with shit? Yeah. All right, I'm going to get my soda.
Sounds good. I still have a little bit of hop left, I think. Hold on. Dad, I feel like you're mad at me for that. I mean, I have Mountain Dew.
Man,
You give me Mountain Dew. You give me Mountain Dew. Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Oh my god.
Who knows that?
I do.
Yeah.
I hate that I know that. It's so stupid. But hello, Cat Chat.
I would put my Mountain Dew in the microwave. Who the freak took my Mountain Dew?
You feel your breath.
It's my hiding spot.
I wish I knew.
Why what, Kath?
Why not?
Huh? You disappointed me?
Supposed to be stretching.
I was stretching. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Break Time ASMR with your host, Omega Spleen. How's everyone doing today?
And co-star Mr. Bunny.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at how much bad luck can one tiefling have by breaking a cursed mirror.
All of it.
To answer this question, we're going to have to go back. When we first found this mirror, it was being kind of a butthole in the side of the road.
Jeez.
We had the option to break it in, but a tiefling got too curious.
It
And
was an
now we're here.
illusory mirror.
Illusions
wasn't the
typically
real
don't
mirror.
stick to your hand.
I mean, it wasn't like an illusion. It was like a fake mirror. That was, I don't know. It was bad.
Speaking of mirrors, I have a question for you. Vampires don't have reflections, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have vampires in this world. That would assume that because of that, vampires cannot enter the Mirrorverse. And since we do not have vampires in this world, we are actually in the Mirrorverse.
What?
No. No.
I'm so confused.
This has been my spleen talk.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
You gotta think about it. Vampires can't enter the Mirrorverse because they don't have a reflection. We don't have any vampires in this world, therefore we are in the Mirrorverse.
Blaine, stop.
You're welcome.
No.
Yes.
So you're saying, as your DM, I should put you in the mirror.
I didn't use any of those words except for mirror.
Jeez.
Well, thanks for that idea, Spleen. I appreciate that. I'll definitely use that.
Anytime. I hope that you enjoyed it.
But actually, you all have fought vampires, so
Yeah.
that's
Oh right, we did.
that's when
Oops.
Abaddon ate the
Get wrecked.
ash.
To be fair, I forgot we
Mhm.
fought a vampire.
Yeah, we did.
That's my B.
Yeah. It was a fledgling, but it was still technically a vampire.
It's still a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad we didn't take a long rest in the middle of the night. We probably would have got fucked up.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Hello, Kuhara. Hello, Taco the Fox. And OG Uto-san. Good to see you. Good to see you. I can talk to you during break.
I'm a piece of garbage.
Fight. And I saw an Oreo and an Appa Yip Yip. How are you guys?
I'm glad that was somewhat quiet.
Yeah, usually it's blaring.
Well, okay, so I set up on my GoXLR now, so I can control the volume, so I can be like,
Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
like
Come
I
on.
That.
I did not like that
Sorry.
at all.
can. Yeah, so I mean, like on my slider on my GoXLR, I can change the sample sound, so it's not gonna blow up all over your drums.
Mm-mm-mm.
So
So,
it is good. All right, I have a tiny bit left in my Mountain Dew. Can I not inhale this, please?
You have a
Yeah.
timer inside your Mountain Dew?
I have a tiny bit left of it.
Oh.
oh, I also heard timer. I was about to have some follow-up questions.
So was I.
Like, why do you have a timer in your Mountain Dew?
So, Abaddon, just like a little bit of advice as you're drinking your Mountain Dew, hold your breath as you
I
drink.
did. I felt my chest wanting to inhale it. Sucks. It's only with Kath around.
What? Are you saying you can't hold your breath around me? I make you
breath
lose your
taking.
breath.
You're breathtaking, Cat.
Uh-huh.
Stop it.
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
You just have that air around you, Kath.
I do. Apparently I have too much charm to do anything
Swoon.
with it.
The swoon.
Take my breath away.
Oh my gosh, did you guys see that clip the other day that somebody got me saying?
No.
Because I read chat sometimes without reading chat before I say the things I say.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about my harem that was accidentally created in my friend's Discord.
Oh.
And they
Okay.
said, Kath, this is how she got her harem. She forgot to turn her charm off one night and woke up covered in women. So they clipped that.
Oh man.
As far as I'm concerned, that's canon.
Yeah, pretty much. Is Isaac
Should
back? No. Is
I should
Dongrave
reorganize
back?
my walls.
No. Kuhara, thank you so much for your liquid redemption. I appreciate you. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, wow. I got the cutest. Oh, no. Why are you doing that on our break? Hang on. I'm gonna mute myself and do it just for chat.
Okay.
I paid for it. I deserve to hear it.
Then listen in my chat.
I can do it for you, Spleen.
Ara ara.
No.
Aw.
There, I did it.
Okay.
Now to make that a ringtone.
Kuhara. Another.
Another one.
Another one.
Ara ara. Taka, thank you so much for your stretch redemption. Appreciate you.
Strimch.
I gotta ask, what is with feeding the hole?
No, it's a really funny inside joke. Originally, I had just throw your points away, like they didn't do anything. And then one day, I was in a mood. You know how I get. I was in a mood, so somebody put points into the nothing happens redemption, and I was like, you have thrown your points into the hole, and it's protected all of us. This hole consumes us all. And I did a whole spiel about it, and everybody loved it. So now I've changed all of my no point redemptions into feeding the hole, so that chat is not consumed slowly. You have to continually feed it.
Oh, okay. So, see, what I originally thought it was, there was a creepy story that was floating on the internet a good while ago. This guy, he survived his supernatural encounter in his hometown, and he now travels the road researching supernatural things, and he found out about this hole. And it's in the bottom of this apartment complex, and everybody, like, they love the hole. They when they get off work, they just hang around at the hole.
Weird. No, I don't know anything
And-
about that.
Well, the entire apartment complex does this, and the more people that get introduced, they just want to come by and hang out with the hole. Well, he finally got in close enough with them for them to introduce to the hole, and he goes in there and he's like, you see, here's the thing. There is no hole. They are just sitting around in the basement, gazing towards the center of the room, and there's nothing there. There's no hole. It is just barren concrete. But they swear up and down there's a hole. They walk around it as if there is a large hole. And, like, later he goes to check up on some people, and, like, the entire apartment complex has gone missing. Just everybody there's gone.
Oh. Why you gotta read creepypasta nonsense?
So
does that.
when I was working night shift, I had a sock hat that had speakers in it, and I spent every 8 hours for months listening to creepy stories.
Mm-hmm. We are currently on a break, Appa. We are
Pretty
waiting
cute.
on Isaac to come back.
No, he's
Hey,
back.
I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
is Dongrave back?
Nope.
Okay. Then we are waiting on Dongrave to come back.
Should I continue my French
safe.
lesson to you all, teaching you how to speak French?
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
give us a French lesson today. I forgot we did that on our breaks.
Yeah, we did do that. Yeah.
What are we learning today, Mr. Bunny?
What do you guys feel like learning? I teach you all about the lovely adjectives and their freaking annoyingness.
No,
That-
I just want a
that's for
word.
the
I
day.
don't want to learn
Oh,
too
a
much.
word. A good insult. An insult.
No, not insults. No, we're good people here.
What?
We don't insult.
Okay. What sort of nice thing do you want to learn in French? Give me a phrase.
How do I say you're amazing?
Frick, what's the word for amazing in French? There's a few ways you can say it. Like literally, if you like, there's so many different ways you can say one sentence. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, I'm waiting in suspense here.
This is to teach you kids. Don't
yeah.
do vowels. They're addictive.
So you are
You are
in French is tu
tu es,
so TUSES. So
Okay.
tu
tu es,
and then incroyable.
incroyable,
Un,
eh,
un,
Eh?
un. It's like un,
eh.
un,
What's it
Croy.
right? Incroyable,
incroyable.
incroyable.
It's like, so you say in, but it's like, eh. It's like, eh. You know, it's like,
Eh?
like posing a question. So it's like, eh.
Okay.
So it's eh,
Eh?
eh. And then obviously you have to roll your R with
I don't
croy.
know how to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Croy.
Say incroyable.
Incroyable.
Yeah.
Is that close?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
So it's tu incroyable.
No, tu es.
Oh, tu es. Sorry, I flipped it. Tu es incroyable. Oh God, I'm sorry.
I heard that
Hey.
squish.
Hey, for not speaking French like as the first language, it's not the worst,
Ugh.
but it's not the greatest. But yeah, tu es
Listen.
vraiment incroyable,
Tu es.
Catherine.
Aww. That is so sweet. I assume you said you're amazing, Katharina.
Yes.
Okay.
Just slur the last half of each word.
It's like every lady in this chat immediately checks speaks French as a requirement for future mates.
Yep. You need to speak French. Listen, it's
I'm sorry, Abaddon's raised the
necessary.
level.
Yep.
Mon corps, c'est.
Isn't that like a thing though?
I mean, I don't know.
Like I'm pretty sure that's like a trope in a lot of TV shows and things. Like
It is. Okay,
uh,
here's an
Dead.
an easier one. If you're speaking for, so there's two ways of saying this sentence, which is, you are beautiful. Because there's a way of saying it for a guy and there's a way of saying it for a girl. If you say it for a guy, it's beau. If you say it for a girl, it's belle.
okay.
So
Belle.
it's like tu es belle. Well, sorry, belle. You'd have to put an adjective before it. So tu es beau.
Tu es
That's how
beau.
you'd say it.
Okay.
Yeah, tu es beau. Or
Ah.
if you said really, it's like you are really beautiful. It'd be tu es vraiment belle.
Aw, cute.
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue.
Currently, Kath is replaying as a French student.
Yeah,
Bienvenue à-
exactly. We're role playing as a French student.
Aujourd'hui, je vais te démontrer à toi comment parler français.
Excuse me. What did you just call me?
So welcome to this class, and and welcome to this lesson on how to speak French.
Oh.
I said.
Okay. Sure.
I hate, today
Yeah.
is aujourd'hui,
Aujourd'hui.
and then like bird is oiseau,
Wazo.
and it's spelled so stupid. Like here, I'll spell it in your chat.
I killed the lurk command because it's broken right now, Flint.
Yes,
I'm
that's how you
sorry. I'll
spell it.
fix it.
That's
Oh.
bird.
Yeah,
Wait, say it again.
oiseau.
Wazo. That is
in the
Wazo.
Yeah,
Oiseau.
yeah. And then today is this. Hold on, I spelled that very wrong. Frick, I clicked out of my browser.
How am I ever supposed to learn French if the letters don't match the sounds?
It's fun. Trust me. Yeah, and that's how you spell today.
And how do you say it?
Aujourd'hui.
Aujourd'hui?
Aujourd'hui.
It's like the overachieving of
It's-
spelling.
It's ridiculous. Like, some
Okay.
French words are stupid. It's like in English they're like 3 letters, and in French they're like 8. It's fricked.
I don't know how. Okay, listen. I'm just gonna hire a translator if I ever have to go to a French-speaking nation, because I
Just
can't
call me.
learn that. Mr. Bunny, I need you to come over here and help me translate. Okay, I gotta go over for business. Just come with me.
I got you. You
All right.
translator.
All right. So we're back. We're back in the thing. We are a couple hours outside of Goldcrest, but it is well into the afternoon now. By the time you all get to go Goldcrest, it will be pretty much the end of the day, so you'll probably have to like set up camp. Isaac,
Hi.
you were wanting to do a check of the mirror and stuff, right? Oh shoot, I have to kill the background music. Look, there we go.
Yeah, he's having Marco drive right now. He's gonna spend this, I think you said, a couple hours looking over the mirror for different kinds of tells from crafting. He's looking for things like maybe in a certain era it was more popular to do this kind of engraving of gold in kind of thing. He's looking for a historical value in it.
Sure. Give me a history check.
There we go.
Okay. The mirror does not appear to be that old, honestly. It's probably only about maybe 100 years old. It's at least from this area and other things that you have seen of, like, you know, mirrors, and even in the tavern that you all stayed in before looked a lot older than this one here. So it seems that this one was made relatively recently, for whatever purpose it had held.
So it looks more to me like scrap.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we'll add it to the pile of things when we bring it to our leaders. I mean, Isaac will be like, "Oh well, I'm older than this mirror, so it's not an artifact of any kind. I
Not
say we just
anymore.
throw it on the pile and give it to boss lady when we get back."
Your boss is a man. Joe Beck.
He's very scared. He's very scared of her.
Fair. Yeah, Kasula does
Hey.
have that effect on people.
He respects strong women. He's been hit in the head by a couple of them.
All right, so you all are traveling along the road as you are going to Goldcrest, and you know, Isaac, you take the time to kind of look over this mirror for a while. Red, as you're getting closer to the town, you do notice that the town appears to have a lot bigger walls around it than when you left the last time. It seems that they were built very, very quickly, but they are a lot taller than they used to be, because if you remember, when you all left last time, the town was getting attacked by undead quite a bit. So,
Yes, we staved off an undead.
you did.
Wonder how the bar's doing.
So I'm going to pull you guys into our map. Let me grab your horse and buggy. Hold on. Boop. There we go. There's your horse and buggy.
It's gonna become more problematic for Kath as we collect things.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
fine. It's fine. Eventually, I won't just, have them all on the wagon. You'll just... Somebody better have this in your inventory, because if I delete it and it's gone, I won't remember, okay?
The mirror?
You know what?
Yes.
I'll add. Abaddon, you want to add big mirror to yours?
Sure. Other possessions.
Big ass broke mirror.
I'm really typing it as that. So stop falling down, iPad.
No, I fall down if I want to fall down.
You can fall down if you want to.
Kath is magically in my iPad now.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh well. Apologies.
Okay, there we go. You guys are rolling up on the town. You, like I said before, you did see that their walls are much stronger and structured now. And as you're kind of pulling up, you do see that there are a lot of people being let in from what you remember before. So if you would like to, you can kind of roll up in your wagon, and they will help you in getting it to a safe location within inside the camp before nightfall.
Hey, sounds good.
So, what are your all's plans as soon as you show up?
I say we get a spot. Because if I remember correctly, last time it was kind of hard for us to get a spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the horse and buggy over there so they're out of the way.
Alright.
I'll chill up in the wagon.
Yeah, you guys do have the ability to move around if you want to. Whoops. Sorry,
Move if you
Dongrave.
want We can leave our wagon behind.
I don't want to. I paid a lot of gold for that.
So as you guys get back into town, you do remember that to the left when you come in. Hold on, let me move it for chat.
Do we have to get in line for food still, or do they have something more permanent set up now?
They still have a mess hall, so you can still kind of go in there. But it doesn't really have lines anymore. You just kind of pick up what you want and then pay the person at the door as you leave, kind of thing. But to the left, those tents over there, you can rent a space for you and your wagon. And you guys can kind of set up over there if you would like to. It is 1 copper per person to set up in that area behind the walls. Marco, what do you
Do we
doing?
want to stay with our wagon instead of sleeping inside the walls tonight?
The wagon is inside the walls. Wagon's over there.
I'll be. You guys feel free to grab a spot or whatever. I'm gonna sleep in the wagon. It's one of the reasons I had it set up because I kind of like the wagon.
You'll still have to pay for space because you're paying for the space inside the camp, not a tent.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay. So it's 1 copper per person to stay inside their sleeping area behind the walls.
I will pay a silver to whoever it is for all of us.
Okay.
We did. You're gonna ruin somebody.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you remember the guy with the cups?
That guy, whatever.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
1 silver is 10 copper, right?
Correct. So they will give you your change back, Abaddon. You get 4 copper back.
Oh, I'll tell him to keep it.
Oh, okay. He keeps it and pockets it.
Give him a thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up back
Yeah.
and stamps your hand. All right, remember, this is a dance club logic. Everybody has a stamp on their hand. You can come in and out as needed.
All right. Well, hey Isaac, we saved that inn here.
Hey, you want to go party?
I didn't.
Come
say
on, let's go
that.
party.
I don't want to.
Isaac is already like dwarf and shuffle that way toward the bar.
Ugh.
Dwarf drinking.
Dwarf drinking! You just hear
Why don't you
Isaac
come
loud
babysit
as
you
could be,
all?
and it's like bull run almost straight for the bar. Dwarf drinking!
Abaddon,
Yes.
feel like having a drink today?
No.
Are you sure?
I can babysit you all.
No, I don't really want to do what they're gonna do. It's more of a celebratory thing for what we did today.
I'll think on it.
Kath, are there any other dwarves on the way there?
Yeah, you're in a mixed continent, so yeah, for sure. There
He's gonna slap some dwarves on the shoulder. He's going by dwarf drinking. He's like straight for the bar.
Okay. Are you trying to get them to join you?
Yes.
Persuasion checks.
Like he is straight up trying to get like a dwarf mob headed for that bar.
I'm doing the same thing, so can he have advantage?
Sure. One of you roll
goodness. Free time.
persuasion at an advantage.
Good thing I'm not helping with this because I have a +8 to persuasion.
Why don't you roll it, Isaac?
Well, I did 17.
Okay.
Just a herd of dwarves headed for this bar. The barkeep's just sitting there, just a rumbling. What the hell?
You do successfully gather quite a few dwarves for this encounter.
You guys might not get Isaac back.
You know, the entire reason why I suggested it, because like he could probably give Isaac a free drink.
Well,
But you know, here we are.
here we are. So you successfully gather a nice mob of people. By the way, Elise is not going with you. Marco will go with you though.
just all these dwarves and one human in the back. Dwarf drinking.
And a tiefling like straggling behind, just kind of making sure that y'all don't do something stupid.
Pretty
I'll
much.
hang back with Elise.
I have no spell slots to do anything to help if I need. Actually, I do. Never mind.
Let me
I want to get some good food and some rest. We all need it.
Okay. Well, Red, you're going to be with them currently because you're in the scene. So, hold on.
If I need to, I can cast comprehend language just to understand what the frick you dwarves are talking about.
So, you successfully are able to pull. I'm not gonna pull all of the tokens into the scene for you. Just imagine you have a lot of dwarves with you as you rush inside this tavern, and the barkeep behind the counter is not someone you recognize. It's not the same person as before, but they kind of raise their eyebrow at you, and they're also a dwarf.
Isaac just takes 100 gold out of his bag, slams it on the counter, and you just hear, "Dwarf drinking!"
Dwarf
Holy
drinking! And he takes the money and he's like, all right, here's the tab. And he begins to just pour drinks for everybody.
You got that, you know, in like the scene where you like see people like the dwarves up at the table, you just hear like they pound on like the table or whether just dum 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 dum, dwarf drinking!
Dwarf drinking!
Dwarf. And he's going ham with them.
I just kind of lean over
Oh.
to Elise. Is this what happens when Isaac doesn't get alcohol regularly? Because, like, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I guess so. Here, let me put Elise in the scene so you're not talking to yourself. There you go.
Abaddon
she's-
is like hands, you know, like head in his
Oops,
hands.
sorry.
Just like,
Isaac's on the
no.
verge of causing a riot.
You see Marco also trying to do the dwarf drinking song with everybody, by the way. He is trying to keep up with you, which as dwarves, you know is a bad thing. But he's trying, and I'm rolling for him.
like stumbling on every second
cast
word and just like
Angel
saying like
Marco.
one.
Okay. Marco's still good for now. He has not passed out, but you guys are drinking well into the evening. Everybody is very sloshed that wants to be sloshed. And the beer is just keeps flowing. Eventually he pulls up a whole new keg, taps it, and you guys keep going at it. How late into the evening do you plan to do this?
It's not morning yet?
Oh.
Oh, no. Look, I was going to have,
That's
like,
still-
2 drinks.
Wait, it's
And
still the
that's
same
it.
day?
Yes! You just got to Goldcrest, and now you're doing dwarf drinking into the night. So you
Abaddon
are
would've-
partying till the morning?
Yeah.
At some point,
I can sleep in the wagon.
Abaddon probably would have gone to the bar and asked for the darkest drink.
Sure. he will give you the darkest drink.
Make that 2.
Gives you a double.
I'm
I will
keeping
try
an
to
eye
drink
on
these as
Abaddon. Like
fast
I
as
am
I can.
actively watching him do this.
I'm trying to drink these as fast as
Yep.
I can.
All right. Well, Abaddon, since you're drinking 2, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh no, Wi-Fi acting up.
Your wife is acting up?
My Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing my OBS flicker a little bit. I think I'm fine.
I don't know why. I can't
But
hear
anyway.
your proper words tonight.
I don't know. Here, I'll turn myself up like 1. There we go.
Okay.
So you said Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Good thing I have pretty good Constitution save. 2 of them or just 1? 1 save or 2 saves?
2 saves.
This first one. Second
Okay. You are fine. The dark alcoholic beverage does go down. It burns a little bit. They seem
not
to
used to it.
yeah, he has given you a stout beer
one.
that was made for dwarves. So you feel it burning, a little bit in your stomach there. But you successfully not get super drunk.
Just Abaddon beating on the counter, just like.
It's like coughing a bit. I'll buy another one and I'll bring it to Red.
Okay.
How much gold do I have to pay, or is this going on the tab?
It's currently all on the tab. Isaac
right.
didn't say anything else, so.
Okay. I
He'll,
will bring it to Red.
I'll knock a drink back with Abaddon.
You're not gonna drink with him?
No, I'll knock it back with. I will drink with him.
Ah,
Yeah, he'll knock it back. Yeah, take it.
awesome. Red,
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
This is a stout beer,
And I'm a stout boy.
and you're fine. You're fine. The dwarf bartender has pulled out the strong dwarven beverages, so because dwarves don't get drunk off the weak stuff. So
Nope.
Isaac throws another 20 gold on the counter and says, "We need food."
Oh my.
sure, he sends his bartender down to the mess hall, and he brings back a bunch of food for everybody: cheeses and meats and breads and other snacky foods that you guys would eat while drinking as dwarves, and meat, lots of meat. So essentially, at this point, from anybody standing on the sidelines, there is just a sea of dwarves in this establishment that are drinking and eating and being dwarves. And just having a grand old time, singing songs, telling tall tales, and being very, very merry. It seems that a lot of the people in this area did not, they don't seem to let loose like this very often, but you have persuaded them on this night to let loose a little bit, and everybody is having a good time. And eventually you make a song of dwarf drinking. That is now your call.
Eventually, I would have left partway through the night to go to sleep.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I would not have stayed the entire night.
That is okay. You eventually head on out and get yourself some Z's. You can leave your character there if you want, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can go get some Z's at some point. Red,
Mm-hmm.
how late do you stay up?
I'm staying up relatively late to make sure everybody makes it back to camp. All right.
Nobody is leaving as the sun is beginning to come up over the edge. Elise is actually kind of she was falling asleep a little after midnight, and she was like, "I'm gonna head back," and she kind of tucks out. Marco didn't make it that far. He is passed out in the corner.
I'm gonna grab Marco and carry him to camp.
Okay.
Poor Marco.
So you and Elise and Marco head back to camp, and they tuck themselves in for the evening. do you go back?
No, I'll stay here with them.
Okay. I'm not going to force you to go back there, but Isaac, Dawngrave, unless you tell me otherwise, you are in this establishment until dawn.
Hell yeah.
And at this point, the barkeep even goes as far as getting breakfast for everybody.
You got
And-
eggs in a basket?
Eggs in a basket. I love that.
He just made 100 gold. He's real happy today.
He
120 actually.
did you guys tell them how to make eggs in a basket the last time you were here?
No.
No.
You mean you don't know how to make eggs in a
Yeah,
basket?
we're gonna like drunkenly attempt to tell him how to make eggs in a basket.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You attempt to explain, and he nods, and he's like, okay, we could probably whip that up, and he tells his assistant to go have that made for them immediately. And so she leaves. About, 10, 15 minutes later, you guys smell the eggs coming in through the door as she has like this large platter. There's thick slices of toast, and inside the toast appears to be cooked egg for your enjoyment. So they have successfully recreated your eggs in a basket in a sourdough base.
Sounds amazing.
And you all are able to consume your eggs in a basket. You are making this a thing
I
across the
consume.
continent.
Eggs in a basket is becoming a phenomenon.
Yes.
By the way, in real life, super easy to make, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you all consume your breakfast. The buzz is still hitting you pretty hard, but you haven't slept yet. About this time, the bartender goes, "Well, boys, the sun's up. I think I need to clean up for the day."
All right. Everybody else, and Isaac will start making his way to the door. Donnie, where are you?
Ah,
We're headed back. Come on, Donnie.
okay.
Donnie, I'm over here.
Where?
There's
Over
still
here,
a sea
Donnie.
of dwarves in here, by the way.
I
They are
can't
all
see.
currently making its way to the
No.
door. So within this sea of dwarves, you and Dawngrave are just yelling back and forth to each other, while all the other dwarves in here are yelling at each other as well.
I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Do you?
Yeah, do I feel better now? It seems like the kind of thing that I feel better.
I think that's cheating, but let me double check.
I think that's cheating,
Why
she
did that
says.
paralyzed poisoned?
I mean, alcohol is
Alcohol is a
technically a poison, so yeah, you would
You-
cleanse yourself of the poison, and you feel the buzz quickly recede, and your clarity comes back, but you are very, very tired as you stayed up all night. You have a
Let's
belly.
go again!
Oh no!
Oh, goodness.
Just kidding. All right, there you are, Isaac. There you are. Let's go. Come on.
Given the opportunity,
Let's
Isaac
go find the wagon.
might drink himself to death.
Okay, I'm gonna move us back to the entrance, so you guys can kind of go back to camp or whatever you want to do. Hang on. Oh my goodness! All right, activate this scene. There you go. Red, you are unconscious over there. Elise is in her own tent. Marco is conked out over in his tent, etc. And yeah. So Isaac, Dawngrave, you make it back to camp. Dawngrave, you are well on your feet, and you are able to help Isaac into a tent somewhere. Are you with Elise right now?
I can't get out of the tent. There.
There you go.
Stupid tent. Donnie, help me into the wagon.
I give him a dwarven boost up.
You feel
Isaac just-
Dawngrave give you a boost into the back
Isaac
of the
just
wagon.
rolls into the wagon. You'll hear him start snoring.
So how long till? What time is it?
It is morning.
but, like,
So it's
what
about
time?
7 a.m. So if you would like a full 8 hours rest, it's gonna...
What? That's only like what? 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
3 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
But Abaddon, Red, and Elise, you guys would have left probably a little after midnight or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I left like
Yeah.
before, or like probably at the same time as Elise.
do you need help getting in the tent?
Are all of them our tents?
They are now.
Just stole
They
somebody's-
are
Okay, I'm in
now.
the
Just
tent now.
stole somebody's tent.
Okay. There you go. All right, Dawngrave, you get into a comfy tent and you lay down and you rest. About 8 a.m., Abaddon, you hear a bunch of snoring, dwarven snoring all around you, as there were a lot of dwarves that went to bed rather early.
How many were there dwarves anyway? I'm just curious personally. How many was we able to pick
Here.
up in the party?
Let me roll. You were able to get 17.
Yes.
Including yourselves. So, a total of 17 dwarves were in your dwarven drinking party last night.
More than enough to have a grand time.
Exactly. So, Red, Abaddon, and Elise, you all wake up fresh at about, 8:30 a.m. or so. Breakfast is still being served right about now. You hear Isaac and Dawngrave doing the dwarven snore. Unsure when they got back to camp. They didn't leave a note or anything. So good morning. Elise comes out of the tent and she says, "Good morning."
Morning.
Ugh, why'd we stay up so late?
That honestly, it wasn't my intention at all. I just. You know what? It's Isaac's fault.
Mm-hmm. So we got a long rest, right?
Let me get you out of the tent. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, having a hard time here.
still a little buzzed.
Also, our temporary hit points would be gone then, right?
Yeah. Your temporary hit
Yep.
points were for yesterday.
And we have a long rest, right?
Yes. Abaddon, Red, and Elise get a long rest. That is
Aha!
important.
Wouldn't some people be exhausted by this point?
You would
Or no?
think,
You would think,
but they're dwarves.
they're resilient.
Marco might be exhausted, though.
Did Marco make it till morning?
No.
I'm surprised Marco didn't die.
But Marco tried to keep up with you guys with the drinking, and that didn't go well. You remember the incident with Harm.
I swear, if he keeps doing this, his alcohol tolerance is going to be through the roof for a human.
Gonna be a designated dwarf.
Yeah. He's gonna win so many drinking contests, and if it's like, oh well, the humans fight the humans in a drinking thing, he's just going to smoke all
So
of
we're just
them.
gonna get him a belt of dwarven kind.
We gotta get him a belt of dwarven kind.
Shaking
Just-
my head at you.
I don't believe you.
Prove it.
Prove it. No, I don't want to turn on my model today. Okay. All right. So you three are awake. The smell of breakfast is wafting through the camp. You do hear talk from somebody a couple tents over from you talking about this strange new dish that they cooked up this morning called like eggs in a basket. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's eggs in a basket.
They look over at you with eyes wide. Okay, weirdo.
Weirdo.
I
I know.
Hold on. You're like, oh, they made this strange dish, and you were wondering what it was called. I answered your question, and I'm the weirdo.
They're trying to ignore you.
Just don't look at him.
I just raised my voice. I know you can hear me.
Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
There are a
That's
lot
what you're
of
supposed to say.
People trying to sleep right now. Some
whose fault is
crazy
that?
person kept all the dwarves up past, daybreak.
You're welcome. I didn't do it, but you're welcome.
I swear, we're introducing a new dish to the country. And simultaneously, I think we're starting to make a festival of dwarf drinking.
Dwarf drinking!
It's at least monthly.
Yes. The festival is started by somebody yelling dwarf drinking.
Dwarf drinking! I did start to write a song about dwarf drinking,
Oh, that is
Oh
amazing.
no!
but I never finished it. But I did start to to write it so that I could sing you guys a dwarf
Oh,
drinking
boy.
song one day.
Hell yeah. Alright, the hat's coming off. This is not working.
You have a hat on?
Yeah, I have a pink top hat with steampunk goggles on it.
Honestly,
Ah.
I'm surprised you don't have one of the floppy ear hats.
No, I don't have one of them.
Yeah. All right.
If somebody wants to buy me one.
No, it's fine.
Sir, I am not dealing with customs.
I got it.
True.
All right. So what are you guys that are awake doing?
Checking the wagon, making sure all of our equipment's there, ready to go.
You check the wagon and find Isaac unconscious.
No, right.
Just sprawled out in the bottom of the
He's
bottom
like
of the wagon.
he's curled up against the bottom of the cursed crushed mirror.
He's using it as a blanket. Like when you sleep over at somebody's house, they
Like a
forgot to
weighted
give you a
blanket.
blanket.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's exactly what's happening.
I
Like a weighted blanket sort of situation, but it's really uncomfortable. It's not cozy at all.
So we're gonna be passing. I'm gonna talk to Abaddon and Elise. Like, so we're gonna be passing through here again. I'm gonna ask around, see if there's people that's gone missing in the woods nearby here, so we can maybe attested the blame of this mirror. And when we come back through here, I'm gonna double check that to see if any more people have gone missing, in case there's like a second mirror or something crazy like that.
That is a smart idea.
Sure. Sounds like a plausible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I guess we'll
go walk
advise.
around and talk to people and see if, like, hey, has anybody gone missing here recently?
Investigation roll.
Oh,
Don't give me that. You knew what it was.
yeah, but
Can I
doesn't mean
help?
I'm good at those.
Am I able to go and help him out or not really?
You
15.
can do your own investigation if you want. But you can't really help him.
Yeah, sure. I'll like kind of talk to a few people here and there, just like nearby. I'm not gonna go very far.
Okay. So Red, from gathering information around town, you just kind of ask about like people going missing, and from the consensus, and Abaddon, honestly, you get most of this as well. From the consensus from everybody, you hear that there have been a lot of casualties due to the undead infestation happening recently. It has been a lot slower as of late. It seems that the undead are being drawn somewhere else right now, and the town has had a lot of, rest from being attacked daily, from being attacked like every couple of days. This morning they were not attacked, and they haven't been attacked for a couple days now. So some people are getting kind of antsy, thinking that maybe it's time for another attack from the undead, but currently, from all the scouts and everything, it seems that it's been fine. But there have been casualties due to that. As far as missing people, they can't really give you any specific information about that because people come and go out of this trade town a lot. So they can tell you, like, people that have come and gone, but the regular town folk, nothing has, like, disappeared magically or anything strange.
All right.
And that's what the both of you kind of gather.
Sounds good.
Do you head back to camp?
Yep. I mean, I was thinking mostly on like just like the campsite when I was asking these questions. So
Mm-hmm. What about you, Red?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back. Well, it's gonna be really hard to find out missing people because all the undead attacks would be hard to attribute between one or the other unless somebody had a witness.
very true.
I guess that would be the perfect crime then, huh? Says Elise.
True.
You know,
It would be.
it's kind of weird though. We've been through here before, and the mirror wasn't here.
Maybe
You
someone
think maybe
placed
somebody
it.
put it there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Maybe it's Donnie's old friend.
Hmm.
I mean, that's, one far out there, thing. Not, truly accurate. It's just a guess.
Weren't we going to investigate that in the town we're going to?
Yeah, we are gonna be
True.
heading there.
We are.
It's just here's the weird thing though. Didn't we put one of the crystals here in this town below the inn?
It wasn't a crystal. It was
We-
2 statues that created a barrier.
But those do you think that barrier's still up? Because they're having a lot of undead attacks here again.
Well, they did, but then they just said that it slowed down, though. Correct?
Yeah?
Hmm.
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 Mm.
I'm gonna get some eggs in a
Mm.
basket. And at least stands up and goes to get breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get breakfast.
I'll join.
Since it's a new dish, the eggs in a basket is 3 copper. But you get a nice thick slice of sourdough bread with the hole cut out and set off to the side, and a nice big egg placed in the middle of it for you. A little bit of
I would
salt
have
and
a
pepper.
different thing besides eggs in a basket.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. That's what Elise is getting, so. Man, I want one of those now.
Cat's like, I'm hungry now.
I found out you can do it with an air fryer. It is delicious.
No, you're unconscious. Shush.
Eggs in a basket in an air fryer?
Yeah, you just piece of
All right,
bread.
no, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
No,
See,
no. All right, so you guys get your breakfast foods. They have typical breakfast foods, croissants or sweet rolls or whatever you wanted for breakfast over there. Just straight up eggs, like scrambled or over easy, whatever. Some juice, orange juice or something if you want it. Meat, whatever you want for breakfast. They've got it for you. It'll be 5 copper with a drink for your meal.
All right, let's do some editing here from my inventory.
I will just give him a silver, whoever I'm paying.
Sure.
If it's the guy who gave me the cups, I'm not giving him anything more.
He is not here anymore, no.
Okay, I will just.
He was one of the casualties.
He was.
Oh.
If you remember, he was severely
Oh, right.
wounded when you all left last
Right.
time.
Right.
Yup. He seems to have succumbed to his injuries.
Oof. That's not good.
Nope.
So your companions are going to be out for a while. What would you guys like to do today? Do you want to just kind of chill until they wake up, or what do you want to do?
I would probably write some in my book.
I'm going over to see if there's anything in my inventory.
A story that I'm writing for the Walla.
I'm gonna. Is there anywhere that I could buy some more arrows here? I'm starting to run low.
Sure! You can buy arrows here. Standard cost.
Okay.
Do they have paper here?
Sure! They have paper. Standard cost.
I'll buy some paper.
This is a trade hub, so you can find pretty much anybody with the basic necessities. If you want magical items, no, you're not going to find that. But basic necessities, paper, arrows.
Silver pieces for.
Yeah.
That's expensive for paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, paper's real expensive.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to calculate this then. But pretty much just how many pieces of paper doubled in silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll try to put them in my book as well too, and attach it to my book that I'm writing. Obviously, I guess I'll add to my pile of books or my pile of paper. I'll be buying. How much paper do you think I could get?
You probably get 20 sheets at least.
Okay, only 20.
I mean, do you want more than that? You'll probably have to find someone else, but
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy the 20 from the one guy,
sure.
which is 4 gold. Yeah. That's 40 silver, so 4 gold.
Uh-huh.
And then how much does the other guy have?
He has... we'll round up. He has another 20 pieces.
Okay, I'll buy his 20 as well.
Okay.
I'll tip them both an extra gold.
They gladly accept. You guys are rich, just walking through this town, dropping gold left and right. They like you.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right, I'm pretty well set on equipment.
Okay.
You guys just want to take it easy until the dwarves wake up?
Elise is
Sounds
good for
to
that.
me.
So you guys rest for most of the day. You know, lunch comes and goes if you wanted to get some food for the middle of your day. The weather is nice, actually very, very beautiful. And you know, about 3 in the afternoon or so, your companions begin to rouse from their slumber.
Do we get our long rest?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna have food ready for them so we can get on the road.
All right.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah. Oh, that was a.
Marco's
That was
holding his
good.
head.
Hey, you're alive!
Marco, you are the bravest human I have ever seen.
Hey, we'll make a dwarf out of you yet. Slaps him on the back.
Please don't do that. I don't feel good.
You want some food?
I really need some food, please.
Here you go. Just whatever food I could have gotten
He
from the mess hall.
he's
and
got
water.
like his head in one of his hands, and the other hand is trying to put food in his mouth. He is severely hungover.
Worst thing he ever did was befriending a dwarf.
His skin's kind of pale. He looks a little sickly today.
You all right there,
I
bud?
cast lesser restoration on Marco.
Oh, I
Nice.
suddenly feel a whole lot better.
Don't
Oh,
worry. You drink
Thank
with
you.
dwarves. Dwarves will take care of you.
appreciate that.
Aye.
Hi. Thank you, Dongrave.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, you guys got food? We need to get on the road.
All right.
We also need to be careful. There's still undead attacks happening here.
Well, I figured that's why we're out here, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but I'm just reiterating, we need to be careful. I'm not gonna bother checking for undead presence in the area. I think we already know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing before we go. Let me get a quick run. I need to refill the water and refill the food for the horses. And I'll be ready
Alright.
to go. Isaac will do so.
Okay. You are easily able to find, you know, refillable things for your horses. Because this is a travel area, so they have plenty of that kind of stuff stocked up that you can easily buy.
I don't know how much they used and whatnot.
Sure. We'll do around 1 gold to completely refill everything.
It's perfect.
Nothing too fancy, because they did graze a lot. Probably had to drink a lot of the water, though, if there wasn't any streams nearby or something. But other
You
than
just
that, you're
hear-
good.
If anybody's close enough to Isaac, he goes, "Shit, that one cost me." All right. He just tightens his purse back up.
Yeah. I was sitting there like, you know, the thing is, he paid for all that sober.
He did, yes.
Yeah,
Kind of funny to
Uh,
me.
I mean, you had a wild night with that 120 gold.
Worth.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Worth every bit of it. I'll probably do it again, multiple times in a month.
Okay. you all pick up your, sleeping bags or whatever else you set through the evening, and you pack up your wagon with the cursed broken mirror inside of it and begin to head out on your way. It is the end of session today, so we are going to pause here. Our next session is this upcoming Monday, unless plans change because of Red. But probably our next D&D session is the 10th, so this upcoming Monday, and we will be back with our crew getting on the road, traveling to Yokai? Is that was the name of the place? Hold on, let me double check. Yiko, right. So you are traveling to Yiko. Hopefully you will make it there without any issue, right? Totally no issues at all?
Hopefully.
No issues.
Yep.
We'll find out.
All right.
Next time on D&D.
D&D. Thank you everybody so much for watching us tonight. I hope you enjoyed our shenanigans. Well, their shenanigans. I'm just here as the buffer. Good night. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Goodbye. Farewell. Bye-bye.